What's going on, Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back, more tech, more reviews. And as you can see, I do have two separate iPads sitting out here in front of me today. This one is the 12.9 and this one is the Mini. And the case that both of these are rocking is none other than the Zugu Case, the best case hands down for your iPad. And today, that's what we're gonna be talking about. Is the Zugu Case still the best iPad in 2022? Let's check it out. These are both from the company Zugu. Now, Zugu has in the past had several different colors, from a purple to a pink to a pine green to a sage green to black to red to this executive brown, which is probably my favorite texture and color out of all of them, to this blue that I have on the iPad mini right here. There are a bunch of different colors, but this case has only gotten better with time. Now, on the bigger version for the 12.9, you are always going to get about 9 different standing angles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, you're going to get 10 different standing angles on the big one. And then on the little one, you're going to get about 7 different standing angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Each one of these notches and grooves is going to represent a standing angle for your iPad, just as with this one right here. Each one of these represents a standing angle for this device. Now, I'm not going to open it up right now because I just want to talk about this whole setup aesthetically. The executive brown is probably so first off, this is made out of vegan leather. Whatever this vegan leather thing is, it's not real leather. So this is what they advertise. This is what it's made out of. But the textures between these colors, or the reds, the purples, the blacks, the pines, and the sages, the executive brown is the softest and the most supple out of all of them. 100% hands down. If you have an executive brown, you know how buttery soft this outside is. And I've had this one probably going on 2 years now, 2 years or so. I've had this case, and look at it, pristine, no scratches, no nothing. I use these cases on a daily basis. If you guys know me, you've been on this channel before, you know that I stand behind these cases 100%, and I've had no issue. Magnet, super strong, love it. There is a slot back here to carry your pencils. If you don't have an Apple Pencil, if you have something like a Logitech crayon, you can just slip it back here. This is not magnetic. But if you do have a magnetic Apple Pencil, which this is an Apple Pencil replacement, I just recently did a video on this one, but it will stick in there, and it is super magnetic. And this Apple Pencil replacement, I'll drop a link down below. It's by the company Goojodoq or something like that. It does magnetically attach, as well as it charges magnetically also. So it charges through this case, and you don't have to worry about too much. Now, your bumpers, nice sturdy bumpers and buttons, always nice and tactile on this case. Also, your camera has a nice protective edge around it. You don't have to worry about your camera lenses getting scratched up. And then down bottom, just about any of your USB Type-C charging ports will fit in here, because this hole is nice and large right around there. So you don't have to worry about it. Just about any USB Type-C cable will fit there. Now, this is probably, now I will say it is one of the more expensive cases. You're gonna pay upwards of 70, 80 bucks for one of these, and for one of these, 40, 50 bucks, the smaller ones. And then depending on the colors that you get and time of year that you get it, they do go on sale. Right now you can get about 30% off on their website. I think, don't quote me on that. I know I do have a code that you can use. It's gonna be down below. And my code normally gets you about 15% off of this case right here. They also sell these on Amazon, so keep that in mind. Now the smaller one, like I just said, it features this holder on the back as well. And I love the form factor on this one, just because on the iPad mini is small in itself, but even with this case on there, it's still not that bad. Still the size of my hand. And when you open it up, Touch ID right there on deck. no issues. And it is magnetic on the back, so you don't have to worry about trying to fumble around and hold something to the back of it. It's gonna magnetically just hang out there, no issues. And you notice it's not falling. So microfiber lining on the inside, and this is just a well-built case all around. Once again, another magnetically charging Apple Pencil replacement. This one is from Adonit. You can just sit it there. It will still charge. If you can see that light, it is charging, and it does magnetically stick, so you don't have to worry about it jumping out. Now, for the updated Zugu cases, they did change the format a little bit. You do have the Zugu down the middle, and then right here on the side, you have the Zugu again. That's their logo. And as mentioned, you get these different standing angles. Now, standing angles are going to be whatever floats your boat, whatever suits you. But this is the highest one, and then you go all the way down right there. I learned my lesson from banging this with my ring finger, so I'm gonna bang it over here where I have no rings on, but it is nice and sturdy no matter which locking mechanism you put it in, no matter which slot you put it in. It is going to work. It's gonna hold your device, and it's super magnetic. And these will even fit on the side of your fridge, which I really don't have use for it on my fridge, but the magnet is super strong, and it will allow you to stick it to a fridge, and it will hold this iPad up. And even with the iPad in this case, we're just gonna weigh this out. 2 pounds, 12 ounces. So that's still not too heavy, doesn't add a whole lot of bulk, and all these cases are gonna weigh in at about the same. They're normally about a pound or so. It doesn't add a whole lot of bulk, doesn't add a whole lot of weight, and it's something that's gonna be nice and protective for your device. Like I said, I've been using Zugu cases for the past 3 to 4 years or so. I have had no issues with them. Even though Zugu has sent me some of these, I have went out and bought these cases on my own. So just keep that in mind. That's how much I like them. I buy these cases for my kids. When I can't find the color that I like, I go out and purchase the one if they don't send it. So, and they have sent me a few, but for the most part, I buy these. I bought this one, I bought this one, and I bought the pine green, and I also bought the sage green. So, and my wife has a taffy. It's a pink color. I think those were limited editions, so I bought all those. I'm just waiting on Zugu to make an orange one. Like that's my fingers crossed. Orange case coming in 2023. But once again, this is my favorite case. This is the best case that you can still get for any of your iPad models. They make these for every iPad model as of right now, except the 10th gen. I got a little rumor that the 10th gen cases are on the way. They should already be out, and hopefully we'll get some to try out and check them out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully this has been able to help someone. I know a lot of you guys are going to be getting brand new cases for these iPads, and I think these are going to be some of the best ones that you can purchase, that are going to give you the most flexibility, the most durability, and they're just fun all the way around. You get 2 different ways you can carry your pencil, right here or right here. Pencil magnetic is very strong, so you don't have to worry about it jumping out, and the magnet on back is super strong as well. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. I'm going to drop a few links down below. Anything you do purchase from the links that are down below will benefit this channel, so just keep that in mind. But until next time, Average Tech Guy out. Peace.